Hi, everyone. My name is Dr. Alexis McQuaig. I am the Student Success Center Writing Services Coordinator. So one of my jobs on campus is to help students with various elements of their university writing. So I run the tutor services that the Student Success Center offers. And we have tutors at the SSC available over Zoom and over email in the fall. We've just wrapped up our services for the spring summer semester. So our tutors are taking a very much needed and well-deserved break. And we'll be back up and running on September 13th. So starting September 13th, you can make an appointment to see a writing tutor over Zoom, or you can send us your paper and a tutor will give you some feedback. I guess I had a thought and it's gone because it's the end of the day, but all you need to do, right, even though you're Luther students and so you may think that you can't access the services on the main campus, but you absolutely can. Please feel free to reach out to us with anything that you need. We're here to help, and our tutors are all, except for the case of one who is a PhD student, our tutors are all undergrad students and master's students who themselves are working away on various projects, and they are happy to provide you with any advice. And I don't know, they may be able to answer if you have other questions, they may be able to help you out, or certainly they can direct you to where you might need to go. In this workshop, we're going to talk a little bit about how to write essays for university. Every student who comes into the U of R has to write at least one essay because every student has to take English 100. So we're going to talk a little bit about writing essays for university. And there's a couple of things that you might need to watch out for. First of all, you want to watch out for topics that are too broad to write a good essay about. So for instance, you might be studying healthcare in Canada. Healthcare in Canada is a huge topic, and you're not going to be able to say a lot of really good things about that huge topic because it's way, way too big. So you want to make sure that you're not biting off more than you can chew. If you're not sure if you are, obviously your professor can certainly help you, or your class TA might be able to help you narrow down your focus a little bit. You also want to watch out for essays that try to squeeze into the 5-paragraph essay format. We've all been taught the 5-paragraph essay because it's a very good teaching tool. But in university, our essays tend to be longer and require different things. So we want to watch out for that idea that everything that you need to say in an essay has to squeeze into 5 paragraphs, and those 5 paragraphs have 5 sentences each. These are excellent ways to learn, but now we're going to do some different stuff. So we'll talk a little bit about how to shake yourself out of that formula. You also want to watch out for essays that are what we call descriptive rather than analytical. You may have learned that good writing and doing well in school is about repeating facts, right? You may have learned that it's about just spitting out what your professor has said to you in class in a different way or in your own words. In university, facts are really important, but what we do with those facts is much more important. So we don't spend a lot of time arguing about whether, I don't know, smoking is bad for us or climate change is real, because we know those things are facts. Instead, we talk about what facts mean. So instead of just describing the plot of a novel, you want to talk about what happens in that novel and why those events are important. So you want to watch out for the kind of difference between description and analysis. A lot of students will hear the word analysis, they'll hear the word interpretation, and they might not understand what that means. All it means is just talking about why what's happening is important rather than just the facts of the situation. You also really need to watch out for essays that don't cite their sources properly. So you need to make sure that you know which citation style that you need to use and how to use it when it comes to writing a bibliography or a reference list or a works cited list. Those 3 words are interchangeable. They all mean the same thing. They mean that you have to cite your sources. And we do really need to watch out for essays that aren't revised and edited properly. You might be used to turning in your work the night before it's due. I won't lie, I have also turned in many an assignment the day before it's due. Perhaps I'm a bad example because I have a PhD, so I guess I turned out okay school-wise, but it's always better to make sure that you are taking enough time to revise your work, because the work that you hand in will be much better if you let it percolate and rest and take a break from it and come back to it.